Ukraine may be preparing for counteroffensive near Kherson, think tank suggests. Remarks by Chinese ambassador to France spark anger in Baltic and Ukraine. According to Russian military bloggers, the Ukrainian military has established positions close to Kherson city on the eastern bank of the Dnipro River, according to the Institute for the Study of War. To try to dislodge Russians from the positions they are using to shell and fire at Kherson, infiltration into the area might be the first step. China's ambassador to France provoked outrage in Ukraine and Eastern Europe while receiving criticism from Paris and the EU for casting doubt on the sovereignty of former Soviet Union nations. There is no international agreement affirming the status of the nations that developed following the demise of the Soviet Union, according to Ambassador Luche, therefore they don't have effective status under international law. Dmitry Medvedev, a former Russian president, warned that if the G7 tried to impose export restrictions on Russia, Moscow would respond by canceling the Black Sea Grain Agreement, which permits crucial grain exports from Ukraine. Russia has made it clear that it won't permit the agreement to last through May 18. Following Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, military spending in Europe increased at a historic rate, reaching a level not seen since the conclusion of the Cold War, according to experts on international security. According to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, the increase in Europe enabled global military spending hit an eighth consecutive record of $2.24 trillion, or 2.2% of global GDP. Sergei Lavrov, the foreign minister of Russia, has stated that Moscow will not forgive Washington for refusing Russian journalists who were supposed to accompany him on a visit to the UN headquarters in the US visas. "We won't forgive this," he declared, "and we won't forget." In April, Russia assumed leadership of the 15-member Security Council. Russian people are being advised not to visit Canada. According to Russia's foreign ministry, there have been multiple instances of physical assault against its citizens. They urged the EU to impose sanctions on the socialite wife of the Russian deputy defense minister, whom they suspect of evading sanctions, at a rally against the Kremlin that was held in Paris on Sunday. According to the demonstrators, Timur Ivanov, the deputy minister of defense, divorced his wife Svetlana Maniovic last year so she could enjoy a luxurious lifestyle and avoid punishment in France. In a fresh military recruitment effort, Russia is pleading for real men. Due to a dearth of males of fighting age in Russia, the Russian Defense Ministry has begun a huge recruitment drive for volunteers, according to the UK Ministry of Defense. According to the Russian Army Ministry, it has taken control of 3 more districts in Bakhmut's western region in eastern Ukraine. It is said that the Wagner organization of mercenaries has sent troops into the hotly disputed city.